Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
It was easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressive, Professor. Impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
Dang, you think they rehearsed that walk-in? Did you see how freaking synchronized that was? My gosh.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
Ah, yes. You definitely tried your best. Good job.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
Well, thanks, man.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being in the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there. I'm all done with...
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further.
Don't do that.
I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
Please don't ask why there are no deer in this situation. We just didn't put it in the name. For some reason.
You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say.
There.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
I cannot guarantee anything.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me.
I mean, you kind of... You're not here, so... Don't know where the voice is coming from.
You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Easy for you to say.
Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you. But through your eyes and ears, I see and hear. Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this. That is all that I know.
What a is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
There he is, Mr. Rectangle Face.
No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
Oh. I mean, when I said finish this, I didn't mean like that. Like, geez, guy. Come on.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all.
As soon as this guy hits the A button, because I mean, can't really move unless he does that. So we're safe for now.
Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Gotcha, Dad.
Thank you.
Ah, okay. Now, finally, after freaking 10 minutes, I can finally say, hello everyone, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we participated in the mock battle and completely wrecked everyone else from the other houses. And in this episode, we're gonna explore the monastery again, and go do some of the other stuff that we can do there. And when I say that, I mean we're probably going to do the same things we did last time. Important thing to mention about this screen. First of all, we can go to the marketplace now. This place is pretty self-explanatory. You can go here to buy things, like all manner of equipment and stuff. But usually, I will say, when you go here to buy things, you should do it from the convoy, above all things, because this will just send anything you buy to your inventory. If you buy it with a specific character, it will go straight to them instead of going to the general inventory for everyone. And I like just sending everything to the inventory and then equipping people before battles, just to be safe. Item shop, it's just like the other shop, except you can buy accessories. In this case, you can only buy shields, because as far as I played, you haven't been able to buy any other accessories in this place. Vulneraries to heal yourself, the different seals. Wait. Oh wait, no, we would need beginner seals, that's right. Because everyone starts out as a commoner or noble, and that's the level below beginner. So you need beginner seals to even get on the board. Torches, these are not useful right now, I'll go over them later. Pure water, this is an interesting item. I haven't needed to use any of these yet, but they increase your resistance by 7, and then the effect gradually goes down as turns pass. So if you have people with low resistance and there's lots of magic units on the map, you can go ahead and use that if you need to. And then you can also buy door and chest keys if you don't feel like trying to specifically target the enemies that have those. I'm not going to bother buying any, at least not right now. Maybe later, but yeah. Okay, so Battalion Guild, still can't use that. Blacksmith, can't use this either. So yeah. And then before I hit Explore, I'll show you something else I didn't know until much later. You can do this. If you hit right when you are on that little menu that you select what you're going to do for the week, you can go around here and you can check all the events. See, I go over here, it says it's Annette's birthday. I go over here, it says it's Raphael's birthday. And then it also shows you lots of large fish and bonding bites. Yes. And then those things with the little green papers or notes or whatever you want to call them, we'll get to those later. But right now we're going to explore. Oh, now we can fast travel. Okay, game. A girl's voice. What could it mean? I don't know, but we have things that we need to do on the side of the screen. Also, even more things. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. You see these blue little things around here somewhere? You can go ahead and pick them up, and there'll be things that you can use. Various things you can use. Actually, I'll go over here first, talk to Claude and Dimitri.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission.
Oof.
Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
Professor.
Also, in case you're wondering, no, the mission isn't different depending on which house you pick. Everybody has the same one.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Okay. Also, yes, I'm on chapter 11 now, and the sauna still isn't used for anything, so I don't even know if it ever becomes usable. So now we'll go over here and talk to our dad. And someone else. Hello?
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
Wait, why do you not know what your own age is? That's weird. In fact, why don't I know what my own age is? Or Banana, sorry, not me, Banana. Banana doesn't know his own age. Geez, he better figure it out soon. If he lives too long, he's gonna become rotten, and then that's not gonna be very good.
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
He's going senile.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
Good point, actually.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
So he's got a quest for us. He wants us to go look for something, like a book, so that we can read it and brush up on our knowledge. Oh gosh. Wait, that's our room. Can we not go in other people's rooms yet? I don't think we can. Once you get the ability to go in other people's rooms, I advise doing that, just because you can find useful things in there that will grow your professor level. Hi, Dorothea.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
I have not, but I will tell someone else to look for it because I don't have the time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll get into that later. First of all, Bernadetta.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
It's not good to just do nothing. What's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Hey, you don't know if I was holding cake or not. You didn't even look outside. I could have the cake right now, and I could be munching on it. And it could be delicious.
Have we met?
Oh, new character. And, judging by what I just said, no!
No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Okay. Also, I don't know who she's talking about. Okay, so, if you remember, we came here earlier and planted, Dedu's seeds. When you plant something, the next time you explore the monastery, you can come back and harvest it. So now we have some chickpeas and turnips and cabbages. Yes. I'll go ahead and plant, sure, we'll plant mixed herb seeds. And we'll cultivate them with... I recommend probably just using whatever the highest thing that you can do is to cultivate the plants, because, well, they don't really cost that much, and it just gives you more items. So yeah. Hey, Marianne.
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, so this is the first instance that we can go ahead and try to recruit someone. It's obviously not going to work now because we don't know anything about the person or have a good support level with them or are proficient in what they like.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me. I have to go.
But if you hit recruit anyways, it'll tell you what they like, or at least what stats they are interested in. This works in a way that actually I don't really know how the stat requirements work, but I know how the proficiency requirements work. Your character specifically your player character has to have a C ranking in whatever their valued trait is. And on top of that, you also have to have a level C support with the character, which isn't really that hard to get, so that's not as important. I'll explain another way that we can get people recruited to our house later, but for right now, don't worry about it because we are far off from doing that. As you notice, I'll be finding books around here. Whenever you read books, or sheets of paper in this case, I guess, it'll raise your professor level. They're limited though, so you can't find them everywhere, and some of them are inside students' rooms. Yes, we're going to invade the students' rooms and read their material without letting them know that we're going to do that. I'm going to fish. I don't know if I'm going to cut this out or not. I guess I'll just show if anything interesting happens. Now I have 6. Dang. Okay, well that was fast. Huh. Much easier when it's not on Tim's weird, his weird dock that goes through his Xbox to work. Gosh. You know, I guess while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and say there's not... Well, I guess there's really only one point to doing this, other than getting some fish, because some fish you can use for things later that are very useful. Oh, another giant fish. The only other thing that this is useful for is that it raises your professor level every time you catch a fish. It doesn't raise it by much, as you can see in the lower left right now, but it does raise it, so if you need that little bit to get your professor level up, go ahead and fish. Okay, that takes care of that. More cats and a dog. A very important thing is that now that we have the marketplace open, we can go over here to the marketplace. This is essentially the physical manifestation of all the shops. There's not really a whole lot to do here yet, other than steal their goodies. Also, sometimes characters show up here, but more often than not, they're elsewhere. So yeah, this is
Welcome.
the item shop. This
Welcome.
is the armor.
Come back soon.
Yep. Also, this guy's here, and this guy's great.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
A lot of people have already said this. This guy's great. But I want to jump on the bandwagon too because he is great. And yes. If we go over here, you will see that there are a bunch of cats. I don't know why, but for some reason there's always like at least 4 cats just sitting here. Because I don't know. This is the cat territory or something. Who knows? Oh, well, I guess we're not going that way. Can't go to the stables yet for some reason. I don't know why. Go over here into the entrance hall, which we also haven't been to yet. I forgot. Lots of places that we can go to now we haven't been to, so it's gonna... Let's go ahead and look at this place.
What?
Hi, Yuritsa.
You look bored. Care to duel?
Hang on, I need to go back to my room. I forgot the frickin'... Forgot my frickin' dual disc.
What? I just wanted to spar.
Fun fact, he says the same thing no matter which of those you say. Because I picked the other one earlier. I'm not gonna bother talking to all the generic NPCs because they don't really have much interesting to say.
Hello there.
Hi, Eloise.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh. And he's gone. Well, I mean, he said he was heading out, and there you go.
There were way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
No.
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
I mean, she's not wrong, unless you for some reason don't like sweets. In which case, who are you?
Yes? I'm actually very busy right now. If you're here to ask a favor, please ask someone else.
Polite enough. Faith. Interesting. That's not what I would have thought, but okay. Actually, I'll go ahead and mention this real quick. Lysithea here, specifically her, Felix, and I think Dorothea? I think. I'm not completely certain on that one. Those 3 students specifically have higher threshold requirements for recruiting. I don't know what the specific numbers for them are, but I think you need to at least have a C+ instead of just a C in a skill to recruit them, which is a little bit more difficult. That is why I was very much being like, Felix doesn't want to join my team, gosh dang it, in the last couple episodes, because he didn't want to, but now he does. He's in my team now, I'm happy. Okay, Petra.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
Well, I mean, personally, I don't like the heat, but I'm pretty sure this
I have
is the right one.
agreements. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
Pretty sure if you say you can't stand the heat, she's like, then why are you wearing so much? Seems counterintuitive, doesn't it?
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I mean, personally, I like both, but
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
that's the right answer.
Huh?
She... Also, I should have let that... Hang on. Oh, wait, I can't do that yet. Never mind. Oops. I should have let that play out. She also likes Faith Magic. So, level up Faith if you want to recruit Annette. Oh, wait, I think we have to... Oh, let me hang on a second. No, this is something else.
For me?
So this person needs us to collect recipes. They are somewhere... I believe in the library. Oh yeah, it says right over there in the library. Nice one, me. Wait, Tomas is here. Where's Tomas? I don't know. Oh, I think he's right here, right? Yes, there's Tomas.
You know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Okay. Don't know why I needed to know that, but sure, old man. Yeah, on the map you can see where everyone is. If you go to the different locations, you can see who's where, and yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep making my rounds until we finish talking to everybody. There is no one in here. How about in here? Yes? Ash?
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him. huh? You're inviting me to join your class. I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current
So
one.
yes, Ash likes lances. And yes, he's also the adopted son of Lord Lonato. His name will come up again later, but for right now it doesn't really mean much.
Perhaps. For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you?
I mean, no, you look more pinkish, or purplish, or not greenish.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me about? Regarding spending your time at the monastery?
No.
I fully accept the necessity of real battle from time to time, but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits without warning. It is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
Yeah, it makes me wonder too, because I actually still don't know. After 11 chapters. Also, there are owls here too. I mean, if you didn't think this was Hogwarts enough yet, there you go. It's even more Hogwarts now. Let's go to the training grounds.
Reminds me.
Ah, yes, because we need an overview of this square. Yes. Okay.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
See, now here's an interesting thing. I actually kind of agree with his opinion of strength, because here's the thing. If it's a one-on-one battle, unless you are very far away from the other person, skill is not a really big factor in the fight. Because if the other person is stronger than you in a one-on-one fight, you're kind of screwed.
I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always
Well,
comes out
not
on top.
always, but yeah.
Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy. We can talk
We're
soon.
on your way to train. I think you are training right now. We're in the training grounds. But, okay. He likes heavy armor.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
It's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Sure does. Yep, okay. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better. Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
I don't really know much about Ingrid. She doesn't, she doesn't interest me at all. Her personality seems kind of bland. Also, here is Sword Boy.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Well, geez, calm yourself, man. I guess Dimitri, but I mean, I guess you're the one saying things about him that are unsavory.
Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
I will go ahead and say, from the things that were shown in the trailers, not that surprising. But anyways, let's move on to our next location, which would be in here, which we've actually been to before. Hi, Cyril.
That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Okay. I think I know who he's talking about. I believe he's talking about Claude. But, Alright, man. I'm gonna need you to take a chill pill.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
I mean, you are going camera.
What's up, Professor? You need something from me? Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Well, first of all, Sylvain, there are 3 women here, and second of all, they are very acutely aware of each other. So, you might want, or unless you're talking about 2 other women, in which case, that we're gonna end this episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and on the next one, we will finish exploring the monastery and monastery, and finish talking to everyone else. Goodbye.